Hey everyone, welcome back to The Hidden Brick, where today we're going to build the LEGO Nexo Knights Berserker Bomber. Set number 72003, 369 pieces, and I am super excited about this set. Let me tell you how excited about this set I am. I actually purchased two of them. So we're only going to build one in this video, but I bought two of them, and there's a reason why I bought two, and I'll tell you about it as we go through it. But I really love Nexo Knight theme. It is a great theme for cool new parts and a variety of different parts that are maybe in other sets, but Nexo Knights has them in different colors, and they usually always come out with new types of pieces. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I purchased this set, is for some new cool pieces, which I can't wait to check out. So we have bag number one and a bag number two. There is a small sticker sheet in here, and I'm ready to get into this. Let's see what we have in here. All right, so there's our first main bag part, and we got these little bags. I'm so excited, I'm throwing the pieces everywhere. Alright, we've got everything over there. Here's our last little piece there. Very good. Alright, so where are we going to begin? Looks like we're going to begin with Macy. I got pieces flying everywhere. Alright, so here is Macy's legs and torso piece. I got a piece of a bag still there. So she has a slightly new armor piece. This is the pearl gold color, and then it's just shaped a little bit different. So that's kind of fun, getting a new armor piece. Put her head on, and then she's got her red helmet, the face mask, and her hair sticking through the top. Just like that. So that is Macy. Probably one of my favorite minifigures for the way that her hair does that. And then it has a pearl gold Nexo shield. And then check this tile out. This is actually a chrome gold colored tile. You see the shininess of that gold color as compared to the kind of flat, dull color of the this pearlescent gold. So a chrome gold. Well, it's not completely chrome. It's just more of like a shiny, glossy gold, I guess you would call it. So that's her glossy gold Nexo tile on the shield. And then she has her mace weapon, and this one is a little bit different than some of the other previous ones that she's had in other sets, but it's kind of the same. So we have this little blade piece at the top, some pearl gold pyramid 1x1s. Then we have our trans orange dishes, trans orange bar, go under here, and two more of the pearl gold pyramid shapes. Okay, so that is her mace. Good. Put it on there. So that's pretty cool. She's got so much armor on. She got this enormous shield. She's got the big helmet, and then this enormous mace that is like twice the size of her head. So she is ready for battle. Really, really cool figure. So she's gonna have a little accessory piece that we're going to build right now, starting with this modified plate. Has 2 clips on the side. We have these 2 clips with a little bar hole. Turn it over. 2 of the trans fluorescent orange pieces. Now we have these orange colored 2x2 rounds with the spikes. Put an assortment of parts on here. Pearl gold stud has a hole in it. What that allows you to do is put something that has a bar on it in there. Put another one there. Trans orange cone. So we'll take this other one and repeat all of those steps. Okay. So on the underside of each one, we have one of these little blade type pieces. And those will both connect into that little bar clip piece. Turn this around so you can see this little booster pieces can move. Attach that to her back. We've basically made a enormous jetpack. Okay. Doesn't grip on too well, but it works. So not only does she have all this armor, but she has this enormous rocket pack on her to fly around and do some battle. Very, very cool figure. And I guess you would call it an accessory. Alright, so our next figure, this is going to be a Berserker. Find the legs, there they are. So this guy has some armor. Where's his armor piece? Right here. Really, really cool. Got a metallic looking armor piece. It's kind of a gunmetal color, which is nice. And then we have the head. It looks like an android with the green eyes. Maybe it's a cyborg type figure. So then we got the gunmetal kind of metallic style helmet. Then here's something fun. We got these new little trans lime green horns type thing. So we have a few extra in this pile, but I'm sure we're going to use them. This is kind of basically the shape. It's a bar right here. Has a little stop, a little ring right there, stops it from going too far. It's kind of like this paddle looking shape. You can see once it's inserted into that bar hole, kind of creates these little wing pieces sticking out of his helmet. So we have a new little Nexo shield mold. You can see it's slightly bigger because it has these spikes coming out around the sides versus the Nexo Knights one just has kind of this home plate style looking piece. So it's a little bit different. Nexo shield. And he will have a Nexo power on there. And then let's build the little weapon. It's going to start with a lightsaber handle. We're going to put one of our new little paddle pieces on there. And one of these blades. Put that in his hand. So similar to Macy, a lot of armor, huge shield, huge weapon, and it's ready to go into battle. So that's Berserker. We'll move him to the side. So that completes the minifigures. We're going to start building the actual Berserker bomber piece right now. So what am I looking for? A black plate right here. So let me, before I get too far, let me show you some of the cool stuff that, reasons why I bought two of these sets. The trans lime green pieces, along with the black color, reminds me of some of the classic Blacktron style space sets. So I really wanted to get some of these pieces in bulk, including these new pieces. So we have obviously these, quite a few of these throughout the set, and one of the cool one here is we have this printed eye piece, and lastly this guy. So it's a 4x4 plate with a cutout, a round cutout in it. It appears we have two in this bag. There may be more. Yep, there's more in the other bag. I can see it through the bag. So I wanted to get a bunch of these. You could see you can line them up like this. And if you have two more, put them over here and you can make a perfect circle. And then there's another set that Nexo Knights came out with that has them kind of lined up in a row like this. It kind of goes out and it creates a cool little fin shape. So I have some ideas for some arches where you can make an arch on a building and then do other things with it. So I really wanted a lot of those pieces, and can't currently get too many of them in bulk. I mean, I noticed Bricklink is starting to get a handful of them. On some sellers are starting to get a few of them, probably because they're parting out some of these sets. But eventually, hopefully they'll be available in higher quantities, maybe from Lego Shop at Home, the bricks and pieces part of their website, where you can order individual parts in large quantities. And I may get a good handful of them just to play around with and do some cool stuff. Alright, so you can see this is the beginnings of our bomber. Has some plates with studs on the side, and a couple bricks with studs on the side. And two of these little half pyramid spiked pieces. When you put them back to back, you create a full pyramid shape. Okay, so next up we're going to use some stickers. We have sticker number 6. There's sticker 6 right here. How is this going on? It's a very small sticker considering the size of this part. So it goes there. We do have two of them. Building two of these guys. There, right there. Trans light green. Trans lime green. Translucent green. I don't know what kind of green it is, but it's translucent. So those both go there and there. Two more of these guys, one here, one here. 1x3 plate there. Okay, so that's our first little module. Put that off to the side. We have a little sub build to do. Stack 3 of these 2x2 bricks, and then we're gonna attach this thing. We have 3 more. That and this. Okay, so you can see we have Technic pins on the top and bottom. This part shows this turned around. White brick and a black brick. Technic bricks, that is. And we're gonna put both of these on these arches. So one arch there and the other arch there. Two Technic bricks and 2 friction pins. Those 2 pieces, that will go there. And then this plate will hold that in place. Put another plate back here. Two more friction pins. Shows this turned over. And we're gonna make a little 2 times build. So that's 1. And this is 2. Alright, so that's our second little accessory piece. You can see we have these 2 pieces. They don't show us connecting them yet, but they do show them kind of being put off to the side as we move on to the next little sub build. We have a little bit of Technic in this part of the build. It's really not that much, but if you're not too familiar with Technic, it may slow you down just a little bit. Hopefully it won't. I think the Technic, to me, it's kind of easy to understand, but I know for some people, they don't quite understand what's going on. All right, a little bit more Technic, and I think we'll be done with the Technic. Although we may be making another piece on the opposite hand of this. Just pull that out. Slide that there. Just pull that out. Slide this here. Keep slightly getting ahead of myself. Alright, so that will slide in here. We have this little Technic piece with this tail element. That will go there. Okay, that looks good there. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. It looks like we're going to make another piece that's similar. Just a mirrored version of it. That will simply slide there. So bring our arched piece back over. And this piece will slide in just like that. See those Technic pieces line up. Oops. Sometimes it's easier if you leave it sitting on the table to push some of this stuff down. Alright, so now we have a couple tiles and 4 of these baby bow shapes. And we have a couple stickers, sticker 4 and 5. So sticker 4. Go right there. Sticker 5 will go on the other side. Turn this guy over, we're going to slide this axle all the way through, and we have that piece going there. So we kind of created these little claw pieces sticking out the bottom. Now turn this back over. This will attach right there. These 2 Technic pieces will actually hold that together. So that piece is not going anywhere, which is really, really cool. Now we have 2 more of the bricks with studs on the side. 2 more 1x3 plates. Plate with the bar. Another plate with a bar. It's interesting, my instruction book has a rip in it, and the page is kind of folded over. Oh, so it wasn't cut right. It kind of got folded over. It's weird. So anyway, there's our pieces for this next step, in case you're following along at home. So these 2 little modified plates with the slope, and then our 1x4 plate. This piece just goes here. It shows it kind of pointed down like that. And it shows this little half bushing piece slid down right there. With 2 tiles. Now we have our fun new part here. So we're going to orient it like this. This plate with a clip and then a baby bow shape. Attach that right there. So you can kind of see how it's created that swooping little curve right there. Do another one right here. So that looks good. Now we have our windscreen, but we're going to put 2 of these droid arms on here. That will connect there. So, not quite sure why that is. Maybe so they can have it angled up a little bit more instead of flat down like this. Just kind of gives you a little bit more flexibility. Okay. so next up we have this little piece, and this is something we saw in Lego Ninjago a couple seasons ago. What we're gonna do is put this little ball piece with the eye, turn it up this way. Got little horns, that's kind of how you can tell which way is up and down. I guess if I zoomed in you can see it a little bit better. See there's some horns printed on there. There and there, that's kind of how they orient it. And then we have our little green paddle pieces slid on right there. And this piece will slide in right on top of that. And that completes our first bag of parts. So you can see we have a good amount of extra pieces left over. Kind of your standard small stuff. We do get an extra pyramid piece, extra one of those, and an extra one of these. So those are, in my opinion, the best parts from the extras. The rest of it's kind of your standard stuff. All right, so done with that. Let's move on to our second bag of parts right now. Okay, we have all of our bag 2 parts out, ready to go. And before I jump into some of the building of this, I do want to share with you, like I said earlier, we got some more of these. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more in this bag. So we have a total of 6. And then this is another fun, interesting piece. This is a little spider guy. And you can see it's kind of like a mechanical 8-legged creature. You got the head here and then 4 legs on each side. And the way that this guy works is you put one of these studs right in the middle. You can see it has an anti-stud on the bottom, which means that it can connect onto a stud. So those are really cool. So let's jump into our next minifigure. This is Mecha Biter. So kind of a play on words for the little mech spiders. It's Mecha Biter. So he has the gunmetal helmet. But he's only going to be holding on to a gunmetal spear type thing. So that is Mecha Biter. Alright. Continuing on with our build. So we're beginning the wings, in case you're wondering what we're going to start building. Turn this around, we have our little click hinge type piece. And a Technic brick. 3 long friction pin. We're going to use one of our new curved plates with a baby bow shape there. Have a round tile with a hole, G-slope, and a green stud. Alright, so we have this piece. We have a inverted baby bow shape. Have a little bracket. Another baby bow shape. That guy there. Let's see, 2 more brackets. One here and one here. with the lime green plate. Now we have this corner tile. Go there. Regular tile. We have tile here. So all those tiles kind of connecting together like that. Now we're going to do the sloped piece. Slope with a tile on it. And a little plate. A lot of small parts in this set. This will go on those brackets. One other piece that needs to go on there is this pearlescent gray pyramid shape. Okay, so we turn this over. We have a Technic plate, another 3 long friction pin, put a 3 long lift arm, white bracket there. Let's see here, we have a plate. 2 of the pyramid shapes. Wait, one's not a pyramid. One's the half pyramid, and then this is the little ridge piece. We have a rotary stud launcher gun. Pop that in there. Kind of your standard rotary gun. If you've been watching a lot of my videos, then nothing new to you. That pops there. Turn this guy back around. Couple more brackets. There, one there. Half pyramid shape there. With these plates with clips. We have a black Nexo tile, which we got a bunch of them in the Lego Batman movie Batwing set. But on this one we're going to put a sticker. The Batman movie ones we didn't really decorate. This one will get a sticker. Looks like it has a little power button on there. It's like you could push it to turn it on. Alright. This slope. 2 of these cone shapes. Now we have this radar dish. Put a plate. Tile with the hole. That right there. Slide an axle through, just like that. And the last thing we're going to do is put one of these trans green little cover plates on it. So that looks really cool. Let it hover above it, kind of like that. It does go all the way down, but I want it to go like that. So this little Technic piece sticking out simply clicks in there. You can see what it does is allows us to rotate around. Okay. Move that to the side. We have the other side to build, which should be very, very similar. Turn this over. We got this guy. Turn it back over. looking for a Technic brick. There it is, hiding from me. Can't hide all day. I eventually find the hidden brick. Okay, looks good. That piece right here. Here's our last of the fancy new plates. That piece here, this will go right there. Two brackets with the lime green plate. Now our little tile pattern. Where's the other corner tile at? It's not hiding from me, is it? Let's start with some of these. It's not hiding, it's right in front of my face. That's so embarrassing when that happens. Alright. Let's move on past that embarrassing moment. These pieces put on. That goes right here on the brackets. Turn this over. Have our Technic pieces. Another bracket here. Okay, here's our rotary piece. Click of no return, and a couple Technic bits. Got our little half pyramid. We got some plates with clips. Nexo tile. Whoops, before I do that, our Nexo tile. I'm actually getting way ahead of myself. I'm remembering everything I did from the last step and I'm getting ahead of myself. Gotta put the sticker on. And we have our disc or radar dish, whatever you want to call it. Two pieces on, slide our axle through. That will attach to the axle. Have that little protective dome piece. And then this goes there. Shows this turned around like that. It kind of creates like a little like a crossbow type gun. That's probably why this is designed like this. So maybe it can land, and then you have your little rotary guns to shoot everything. So I'm basically loading 6 of these studs on each side. So there's our guns, they give us enough extra pieces for I guess double the ammo. And then what it shows is our sword for this guy being attached on this clip. The exo shield being attached up here. Fold him up in his seated position. Put him right there, and then put the little windscreen down like that. So he is all ready to go. So we're gonna move that to the side. We have one other little piece to make. It's like a exo-suit type piece. Kind of interesting. Some corner tiles. Turn this over. So this is very similar to all of the battle suits that we made for the Nexo Knights. I guess it was early last year when those all came out. Of course, if you missed any of them, there's going to be a link down below if you want to see all my other Nexo Knight builds. Get caught up and see what we're doing. I have built every set that has come out. Well, all of the discontinued sets I've built. There's a few new ones that I haven't purchased yet, but I'm slowly getting them all. So there's plenty of content to watch and get caught up with. Alright, so those all connect there. Now we have some feet. These are kind of silly looking feet. They're going to be way too big for this suit, but hey, it's imaginative. Just kind of go with it. So that goes like that. Now we have two of the arms that have, looks like some stud launchers. Goes like that. This double wide inverted bow shape. I have a trans green Nexo shield, undecorated. So we turn this over, and it's last sticker time. Kind of an interesting place to put a sticker. These little claw pieces. That goes there. Now we have our little mechanical spider pieces that I was showing you at the beginning of the video, or the beginning of this bag. And these are the ammo. So you put that stud, instead of just a regular stud, we're gonna put the stud with the little spider attached to it. So when you push the trigger down, that whole spider piece shoots out. And then you can see we could take our Mecha Biter minifigure, push really hard down on it and break a foot off. But see, he's strapped in there. Got the little control panel to move him around and shoot the little spider ammo everywhere. That is super cool. So the other little feature about this, you can see we've got this little white piece with a little clip. What you can do is clip him on right there. So that's kind of why this is called the Berserker Bomber. It's because he's more or less clipped on. This thing can fly in, and then you can release him. There's not a good way to drop it other than just to yank him off. I guess he falls down, lands perfectly on his feet, and starts shooting the little mechanized spiders. And this is cool. So this thing rotates up. You can see it can land and become this shooter piece, or when it's flying and it's pointed down, you can lift this up, rotate this, and you can see the little studs will shoot out. And they'll go everywhere. You'll probably lose them all, but hey, it is what it is. I guess that's the risk you take with shooting your little bombs everywhere. Yep, I got some shooting out still. All right, so that is fun. I can't wait to use some of these pieces for other things. I have some cool stuff in mind that I want to do with this. And then don't forget we have Macy and her enormous jetpack that's struggling to stay on. All right there. Awesome. So appreciate you guys watching. If you loved this video and you want to see more just like it, then check out the links I have down below. If you're not really into Nexo Knights and you want to see other Lego build videos, then I have a ton of other links down there as well that you can see for even more Lego build videos, not just Nexo Knights. I do Technic, Star Wars, Minecraft, Lego City, Lego Ninjago, just to name a few. There's all kinds of stuff on this channel. So check it all out. Subscribe if you want to get notified of all the cool stuff when I upload it. And we will see you in the future.